There's so many things here of like attaching to other people's energy via communication that if we can take time to unplug and tune into ourselves, we're going to have that energy we need. All right. And so here's another thing. Instead of feeling impatient of like waiting, you know, for this, like you can go do something that ignites your passion. So instead of... Hi Libras, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Quick messages that popped out while I was clearing the cards. We got trickster energy, and this trickster energy can be related to our relationships and something that we need to let go of. So take that however it resonates. It'll be interesting to see what the tarot has to say regarding those messages that popped out while I was clearing your cards. And look who popped out too, you. The Justice card, that is Libra energy. So judgment, answering the wake-up call, transforming. Remember, Pluto and Aquarius, all about transforming. There's some sort of new identity we're all being encouraged to transform into. So perhaps those messages are related to something, it could be internal or external, so we'll see. Related to trickster energy to let go of. It could be a relationship we have with a trickster. I'm not really sure, but biggest message for all of us collectively, we are all being asked in certain areas of our life to transform something. So see where Pluto is in your chart, see what house Pluto is in, what sign rules Pluto, because I just feel like there is a clue there related to those messages and your Pluto placement. Okay. I also have this song from TikTok in my head, and Nobody Knows Me Like You Know Me. I'm not going to sing it for you, but there's that message of nobody knows me like you know me. So I'm not sure why that's coming out, but yeah, take that how it resonates. All right, so I think we're ready to begin, actually, Libras. Interesting seeing the Emperor here, too. Okay, what do we got for Libras? Again, thank you for joining me, Libras. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment if it resonates in a certain way, and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so there's some Saturn energy here too. Now remember, part of this transformation, we're going to have blocks, fears, and limitations that we have to move past. So along with your Pluto energy, see where Saturn is in your chart and what sign rules Saturn. There's something here to do with power struggles, clashing, this energy of power struggles and clashing. But a big message of that is to choose your battles wisely. Now, Five of Wands is ruled by Saturn in Leo. So we have this lesson, these blocks, these fears, these limitations related to our ego that might be associated with the power struggle that we are seeing externally or internally, honestly. This could be all internally. So let's see what the tarot has to say. But there's a really strong message about this. You get through this lesson with Saturn, and boom, it's off to the races. That is really a strong message and a very encouraging message along with this here. But you get that shadow and higher self working together, and there is nothing stopping you. This is also ruled by Cancer, okay? So it could be a strong influence with a Cancerian energy in your life. But that inner light, Libras, is all about balance. And that is what at the core, you're here to strive for, is balance, okay? So know thyself, nothing in excess, but higher self and shadow working together, nothing can stop you. All right, last week's energy coming into this week is the 10 of Coins. I love seeing this. This is wealth, completion of some sort. It's also an energy of focusing on our family, our friends, and our community. Appreciating your roots and your resources, because to manifest more, we have to appreciate where we're at. We have to appreciate how far we've come. We have to appreciate the support we have. Also, this is ruled by Mercury in Virgo. So it's also this energy of discipline over our communication of our finances, over our health. There is this taking control of how we speak our narrative when it comes to transforming our lives that we are really focusing on. We really have a focus on this. And I love to see this for you, Libras, because there is something unlocking here. And it could be related to a relationship. I always see these 2 tulips as a sign of there being some relationship that, you know, twin powers activate, and then this chest opens up with all of this abundance. 7 of coins. All right, so we are going to clarify this. So this can go 2 ways. Either we're feeling frustrated, it's not happening soon enough, or we're like, we know that things take time and it's coming, and we just have the patience to let it grow and flourish so that we can reap our rewards. That instead of, you know, picking a apple before it's ready to be picked, it's going to be a little sour. You might still eat it. It might be okay, but waiting for it to mature so it has that nice, crisp sweetness, knowing that you waiting for this is going to be worth it. There's that satisfaction. But there's also a lesson here with Saturn and Taurus. This card is ruled by Saturn and Taurus. So this patience that is needed, a limitation when it comes to impatience. We live in an instant gratification society. You are air. Air energy is quick moving, all right? Again, age of Aquarius, technology, advancements. It's so easy to want things now because everything seems so quickly attainable. And it's not saying that you can't manifest things quickly, but if you're putting out there that you want something the best that it can be, then you have to have the patience for that to happen. But you really might be contemplating, like, is everything I'm doing worth it? And so I'm excited to see what the clarifier is going to say. Knight of Coins next week, though. I also love this because this is a feeling of not holding back, going out there, being completely engaged in everything you're doing. It could be a partnership. So we got the 2 tulips and we got the 2 horses. We saw the Chariot, right? Also fascinating because, like, you know, this is your higher self, this is your shadow, and it could be 2 shadow energies working together. I find that very fascinating. But this is ruled by Leo, Virgo, and fire. Another strong message about the Knight of Coins, because Knights are impulsive, all right? It's like that teenage energy. There's a very strong message of needing to be completely engaged, but also very patient. All right, reliability and patience, because it's this idea of I am all in and I know that it's going to take time to do this and I'm going to enjoy the ride while I do it. Okay. All right. So let's clarify this 10 of coins. Why is the 10 of coins interesting too? These jewels are popping out really significantly. If you have any birthstone jewelry, I know this is a random, any birthstone jewelry or, you know, stones, think about having those around you or wearing them, okay? Especially if it comes from somebody who's like really important in your life. Temperance, balance, 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 okay? Know thyself, nothing in excess. I said this earlier, very important message of knowing that it takes trial and error to get to where we want to be. Page of Cups and the Empress. So like I said, this is that idea of feeling some sort of emotional renewal, some sort of childlike energy surrounding you when it comes to just being able to enjoy life. And with the Empress, actually, you know, now I normally don't talk about this in my tarot readings, but traditionally the Empress is fertility and pregnancy and the Page of Cups is children. So do keep that in mind, especially because she is looking in the direction of this child. So if that is something that's on your radar, please do pay attention to that. But I really get to that we know that we need to have balance in life in order to unlock this chest. Like, you know, Libras, like balance is the key. And so you really need to focus on that balance in order to take off, really. Like I said, I'm going back to that Chariot that we saw. Okay. This is major energy too. So this is life, like a life-changing event or relationship that's coming in. Let's see that 7 of coins. Why is the 7 of coins here? All right, 7 of Ooh. Okay. Well, I love seeing that. Again, letting go of some identity. There's something here that's holding you back from answering the wake-up call related to how something attached to this identity, perceived identity. King of Wands and Four of Swords. Who is this? Jupiter and Libra. Okay, so there is a lot of luck for you and a lot of expansion for you if you unplug from the things that are draining your energy. And so reminder, communication, social media, like being social, there's so many things here of like attaching to other people's energy via communication that if we can take time to unplug and tune into ourselves, we're going to have that energy we need. All right. And so here's another thing. Instead of feeling impatient of like waiting, you know, for this, like you can go do something that ignites your passion. So instead of this idea of like you're waiting for something, well, utilize that time to go out there and venture what it is that you're passionate about. This could also be somebody too that's coming in with that type of opportunity. And that's what's so lovely about this. So instead of, again, getting stressed and impatient, unplugging and like allowing that expansive energy of balancing the staying connected with unplugging, and then like all of a sudden this person appears with this life-changing opportunity. Very, very cool. So much to do with your relationships. All right, Knight of Coins, a lot to do with your relationships. Oh, yes. A lot to do with your relationships. Okay. 10 of Swords. This is the surrender. This is like, all right, fine. I embrace this. And also an indication that a fresh start is coming. So like I said, there's this idea of, I got a circle, and I'm seeing this circle, and I'm seeing this circle. And there's this cycle of it. And it's like, all right, you know what? Fine, I give in. And once you accept the universe's help, once you accept this transformation from Pluto and Aquarius, all of a sudden everything starts. Once you accept, you need to unplug and tune into yourself. I actually think you got that message last week too. So let's get an empowering question to see what is going on here. Also too, it might be surrendering. This could be somebody, this Knight of Coins could be somebody that you're surrendering to. Interesting. All right, empowering question. That Empress and Page of Cups, though, I'm telling you, that's some child energy that's coming in to make you feel fulfilled. Okay. What is my worst fear? How does it limit my possibilities in life? What is my worst fear and how does it limit my possibilities in life? I want you to ponder on that when you do take time to unplug. That can be a scary thing to actually have to face. And I'm going to say again, that shadow work journal, so important. It's in my link tree. It's less than 20 bucks. And every entry feels like a weight being lifted off your back. All right. So please do that journal, but really contemplate, what is your worst fear? How does it limit your life? And the power that fear has over you. Going back to that Saturn energy, there's something related to your Saturn. And, you know, it could be surrendering that fear. Okay. I love that interpretation. Like there's there's a painful thought or belief that we have either about others or about ourselves or just the world in general. You know, I mean, the world is off balance. That can be really scary to focus on the negative, but there's something here to surrendering, to saying that fear doesn't have a hold on you anymore. And by doing it, by going out there, being completely engaged and accepting Pluto and Aquarius energy. Very, very cool. Okay, so we're going to do an archetypal card and then we'll be done. This can be you or somebody in your life. We all play characters in each other's lives. The most important part, though, Libra, is for you to be the hero of your own journey. So, you know what? I really want to focus on this Page of Cups and Empress energy. All right, archetypal energy related to the Page of Cups and Empress. Oh, that was a lot. All right, what do we got going on here? All right, we got King, Angel, Artist, Goddess, Poet. King, Angel, Artist, Goddess, Poet. Interesting. All right. The two doves, goddess, artist, angel, king. I want to focus on this king right now. Light attributes, enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. Shadow attributes, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without resistance. That's a lot related to this shadow energy, is related to the society we live in right now. Angel, light attributes, helping those in need with no expectation of return. Shadow attributes, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Artist, light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Goddess energy, the light attributes, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Shadow attribute, exploitation of the female nature and form. And lastly, poet, expresses soul insights in symbolic language, or shadow attributes, turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. So here's what I'm getting here. I see the king as the top. And I see these two energies on the side like this. So like I said, there's a lot of people in your life right now that are really affecting and impacting your thinking process right now. I think these are all different people in your life playing parts. Because again, going back to, you have a king, you have a page, you have a knight, you have the empress. There's a lot of, and this is, this makes perfect sense now. You have to tune out other people right now. I think there's too many people in your ear right now who are either giving you advice or, just there for you to talk to. But then again, Libras, you don't always share that information with people. So it could be that there's just a lot of outside influence and you're listening to other people more than you're listening to yourself. And even with yourself, there's too much going on. And that's why we need to unplug. We need to get rid of all of the excess communication in our head. Write it down, whatever it takes. But there is a reason why, like, we have to face that fear and we have to get all of these other people, obviously, yes, you want to hear what other people have to say and think, but like at the end of the day, you have to unplug, and it has to be you. Like Libra, you, okay? There is expansion in you taking time to unplug, all right? Taking time for physical healing, meditation, and recharging. Enjoy the silence, okay, Libras? I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, please do hit that like button and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. And as always, shine your inner light, Libras. You've got this.